of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Steeler offense set to go to work, and once again at the helm, their longtime starter, that's Ben Roethlisberger.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron.
Roethlisberger's pass.
The numbers from last week's game for Ebron. 8 catches, 92 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
Roethlisberger here finding Johnson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Johnson. A gain of 9 yards.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. But now it'll be 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 3, Jaguars 0.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They are let out by their quarterback in his second season from Washington State, a former 6th-round pick in Gardner Minshew.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Jaguars. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
They'll run on first down. Thompson, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL.
Adrian Peterson.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Minshew, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for
after the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Out of the gun is Minshew. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
1st and 10.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
First down, Thompson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Another carry for the running back. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew. The open man is Westbrook.
D.D. Westbrook.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The field goal is good. That ties the game at 3-3.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Gain of 17 yards.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the 1st down.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels.
Number 38.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Connor. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 3-3.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. This is Armstead on the carry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 10.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Minshew on target there to Conley. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew.
2nd and 6.
DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The open man is Chark. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line.
Jaguars.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. It'll be Minshew again. This is caught. A Jaguar 1st down as Minshew finds Westbrook.
That's good.
The kicker fest so far, all points. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Ryan Switzer on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger.
4-yard line.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On first down, it's Samuels. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The ball carrier. Joe Schobert on the tackle.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger to the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
All right, I need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Roethlisberger with a pass complete to Claypool. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
He's tackled.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Samuels. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Jalen Samuels, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Jalen Samuels.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Juju Smith-Schuster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
It is good.
So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
Chris Boswell.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A pass complete here to Conley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Cameron Wake, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun is Minshew. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The 5-yard line.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Colin Johnson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Lambo on for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Ryan Switzer on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Switzer on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Here comes Ben Roethlisberger, the Steeler offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Short little throw to Ebron. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This is Johnson. He's got it. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend. So lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson.
Minshew's pass complete to Chris Thompson. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Connection made with Chenault. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
1st and 10.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll run on 1st down. Thompson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
That's good.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
His kick is
a 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. Touchdown. He'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Staying on the ground with Samuels.
at the 21-yard line.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jags football again, DJ Chark ready to rock and roll. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From just shy of midfield, Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. From the gun, they go with Armstead. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5, first and 15. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
A gain of 6.
On second down, it's Thompson down to the 25. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now Minshew. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Minshew's
something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Obviously, the minimum goal of any fake is to get a 1st down. I think, truthfully, when you're going for a fake, you're going for the big shot. You're going for the big play. But in this case, they got more than a 1st down, and now they're really set up.
Yeah, they got a big play out of it. You're right. Now they're knocking on the door. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7th. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Chris Thompson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Switzer now to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Ryan Switzer on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
He was covered by C.J.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. They probably should have been there first. And it's 3rd down now. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
It's a pickup of 6.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, it's Thompson. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
By number 34. Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Thompson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for Colin.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Laviska Shenault, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And it really came together with a good week of practice.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Josh Lambo to kick.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Able to shake him off. Looking sideline, incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 10. And now another one thrown incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So on 4th down, a big-time completion, and the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Roethlisberger's pass.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Boswell for the extra point.
Point after.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
His kick is good.
That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Steelers 17. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
D.D. Westbrook on the return. The Jaguars take over.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10
at their own 26. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll stay with the run and Armstead. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10 at the 44-yard.
There's so many tight ends nowadays. They have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Peterson. There on the tackle, Mika Fitzpatrick.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Peterson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Adrian Peterson.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Minshew sets to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run here with Armstead. A strong running. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1 yard gain.
On 2nd and 9. Minshew, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
He was covered by Stephen Nelson.
Here's Minshew. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Minshew's pass.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
For the field goal, a 26-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through.
Kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
41. Steelers 17.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Switzer on the return. The Steelers take over.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field.
They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll run on first down. Thompson.
Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
Tackles at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they thinking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.